I'm unbeatable, I'm unbeatable, I'm unbeatable.
I'm unbeatable. Couple minutes on the score. Every time they wanna clash, the winners kicking through the door. I am unbeatable. Chances running out of stop, and we're running out the clock. I fail once, never stop. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah.
Happy New Year, and I hope your New Year's resolution is to watch more basketball right here on the British Basketball League YouTube channel. The first game of 2024 sees the league leaders, London Lions, travel across the capital to Guildford to face the Surrey Scorchers. Surrey really have had the luck of the draw in terms of scheduling over Christmas. They haven't played since beating Plymouth on the 22nd of December. That's 9 days off, and in that period, the Lions have played 3 times, including playing in France. So getting 2024 off with a bang are Josh Bett and Graham Hiscock.
Well, thank you, Jeanette, and welcome, British Basketball League fans, here to Surrey Sports Park. A sellout crowd here tonight between the Surrey Scorchers and the London Lions to tip off the new year. Well, welcome, basketball fans, and good afternoon. I'm your commentator, Josh Bett, alongside Graham Hiscock. Graham, this is going to be a big matchup.
Yeah, huge opportunity for Surrey Scorchers with a depleted London Lions roster, but Lions did take care of Caledonia Gladiators just a couple of days ago.
Well, we're going to take a look at the starting lineups for these two teams. And the Scorchers, coached by Lloyd Gardner, will see a starting lineup of Abdul Muhammad, along with the likes of Padilla Wang, Josh Steele, Cam Gooden, and of course Jordan Hunt. Your starting 5 for your Surrey Scorchers. London Lions, on the other hand, coached by Peter Boschis. They'll go with the starting lineup of Jordan Taylor, Luke Nelson in the backcourt, along with Connor Morgan, Kieran Sandy, and the big man, Gabe Olasheni. Well, now it's time to look out for some of the key players, and Cam Gooden, one player we mentioned already, Graham.
Yeah, he had some time out with injury, but last 2 games, 16 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds in just 23 minutes. Big game required by Cam today.
Well, there's your player to look out for the Surrey Scorchers, while Gabe Olasheni, one player you want to look out for the London Lions.
He's a great player. 18 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists in 26 minutes against the Caledonia Gladiators up in Scotland. He's got to be looked at very closely by the Scorchers today.
Well, of course, this is the first game. Head coach Lloyd Gardner hoping that his team can get the first victory 2024. Basketball fans, we're going to take a short break as he'll be going up against Peter Boschis, and we'll be back momentarily. Welcome back, Basel fans. We're live here at the Surrey Sports Park for this big game in the British Basel League between Surrey Scorchers and the London Lions. We'll have three referees tonight. We have David Griffin, Keith Williams, and Baitzi Ozur. We'll get a big game between these two teams. And you know, Graham, as we mentioned, Surrey on New Year's Day in the British Basel League have a record of 12-1, and you know, more recently, two of those games have been against the London Lions, well, three of them actually.
Yeah, that's something they've got to hang on to, and they're going to have to be at the top of their game. London Lions 2-0 this season so far, so Scorchers have got to do something special today.
Well, again, the absence of Saquon Jameson does leave him a little bit vulnerable, but there you can see a quick rebound by Abdul Mohammed. Jordan Hunt needs to stay out of foul trouble, Graham.
Yeah, he really does, and Mohammed needs to rebound just like that, and Cam Gooden needs to play aggressive just like that.
A strong move, but going back to what we just mentioned, the absence of Saquon Jameson, you know, it does hurt Surrey because, you know, for me, Saquon Jameson is just probably one of the ultimate rebounds, but also one of the best post defenders you have here in the British Basketball League. Yeah, he leads the team in rebounding, 9.2 rebounds a game. He's one of the best in the whole league. But yeah, great defender as well. Just a slow Olaseni and Sharma when he comes in the game, just to give some stability in the paint for Scorchers on the defensive end. Well, Lloyd Gardner, second season here as head coach of Surrey Scorchers, coached the former London City Royals before they went defunct, and then also spent a season and a half with the Manchester Giants, a former player back in his day. Kieran Sandy was wide open under the bucket. Scorchers going into his zone defense. The foul's already going to be called against Padilla Wang.
Yeah, good ball movement as we come to expect from the London Lions. Extra pass into the corner for Sandy, who decided against the three-point shot because Wang was closing him out. But Wang in the end fouls him. Paddy's got to take care of the ball and take care of his foul count as well.
Remember, 2 years ago today, London Lions did lose to the Surrey Scorchers on New Year's Day. That time it was the Lions team coached by Vince McCauley. And there's a backdoor play finding Kieran Sandy. Goes up and throws it down with two hands.
Super assist by London Lions. Patient play, and no one picks up Sandy along the baseline. He elevated and threw it down.
Still coming off one screen. Nowhere to go here. Good pulls up for three. This one's up, and it's good. Getting the first 5 points for the Scorchers.
Yeah, under 30% from behind the arc, but Cam Gooden ready to shoot that from the wing. Nice play.
It's going to go out of bounds. I'll remain possession to the Lions. Nelson, he should have got a foul call there, but the officials happy to let play continue.
Yeah, good defense from Wang, knocking it loose.
That's a three by Connor Morgan. Again, there's one play you cannot leave wide open. Now remember, the only team to beat the Surrey Scorchers on New Year's Day was the London Lions, and that was back on quite a while ago. I have to go back through my notes, but that goes to show Surrey, this is their time of year, their day of year, if you like.
Yeah, 9 days off. They've got to be fresh. They've got to take it to London Lions early.
Well, Gooden goes for another tray ball. Good closeout by Morgan.
Yeah, Connor Morgan's really stepped up this season, especially in the absence, okay, turns it over there, but in the absence of Decker and Morgan.
Well, Morgan just throwing it away carelessly. Alley-oop time. Oh, missed time, but it's interesting, Surrey staying in this zone defense right now. I mean, do you think this is a measure by Lloyd Gardner to prevent his players from getting in foul trouble? No Saquon Jameson. They don't have many bigs. I mean, if Hunt gets in foul trouble, you got to bring in Teo Ogundembe as your five.
Yeah, as Taylor goes to the bucket, such a good, reliable, talented player. But you're right, but if they're going to play zone, they can't sit too deep because the three-point shooting of London Lions, if they get going with Connor Morgan, Taylor, Luke Nelson can knock down the three, they will be in big trouble. So they have to stretch the zone out, really be aggressive with it as well.
Well, free throws coming up here for Jordan Taylor. Second year playing in the British Basketball League, joining after a brief stint in Romania with UBT Cluj-Napoca, a team in the Eurocup where Lions do compete. Prior to that, he was playing in Japan for Albac Tokyo as he's unable to convert the three-point play. Wang looking to hesitate now. Bit of contact goes in, and the king of South Sudan just going to work, Graham.
Yeah, he's so agile, so athletic. Very difficult to stop when he gets all the way to the hoop like that. Nice job, Paddy.
Nelson thought about the three. Shenny flashing high, can't get it. Abdul Mohammed with a rebound. Surrey looking to retake the lead. Gooden again has spent a bit of time out with injury this season. Still now, nowhere to go. Bumps. Kicks out to Gooden. Still time left here on the shot clock for the Scorchers. Hunt now, banging, going up, kicks out. Mohammed, he fires, three is up. Surrey really having to work for everything, Graham.
Good defense on the interior by the Lions and getting out to the shooter, Mohammed.
Nelson going fancy on the pick and roll with Olasheni. That's what Olasheni wants now, the isolation. Hunt goes up, gets rejected. Well, Jordan Hunt said, not at my house. Great almost slipping over.
Jordan Hunt now
trying to push this one. Hunt spinning baseline, nowhere to go. And now we're under 10 here on the shot clock. Still in the corner. He fires a three, this one's up. And it's good. Going back to what you said, Hunt with the good defense on that previous play.
Yeah, just fabulous play by Surrey Scorchers, both ends of the floor. And I was talking to Josh the other evening when he was here, helping in the studio for Sky Sports, how good his shot looks, and that was just perfect.
Well, now Surrey leading by 3, trying to push this one. You know, Surrey's not going to get a lot inside the paint tonight. The defensive presence of Olasheni will make it tough as Abdul Mohammed fires for 3, but, you know, they're going to have to really have a three-point percentage night like they did against the Manchester Giants at home here early in the season.
Yeah, they're just going to have to let it all go. But Abdul Mohammed, that's a good sign, just fight.
What a time there come from Nelson. GB General fighting Olasheni. Wow, like that one.
Yeah, you've got to love that. Olasheni right at the front of the hoop, throws it down.
Well, Hunt's got a mismatch. Got to take on Nelson. Double team comes. Good and in and around the trees. Can't get it. That's what we talked about. Yeah, it's going to be tough getting points in the paint for Surrey.
Yeah, they got to pick their moments to attack, and Cam Gooden was surrounded there on the defensive end.
A nice play by Olasheni, but he is struggling early on. Looking for a foul, but not going to get it. 4-point lead to the Scorchers. Wang baseline goes up. Still now, he'll go down the middle. Jordan Hunt fires a 3. This one's up, no good, but that's a high percentage look for the Scorchers, Graham.
Yeah, penetrate by Josh. He wasn't able to get a good look, so he kicks it out to Jordan Hunt. Just misses on the 3.
Smooth play by the veteran Jordan Taylor.
Yeah, this is being played at such a breakneck speed. Taylor with the layup there.
Good and going for the isolation. Again, that's not a good shot, but gives Lions now a chance to tie the game up or take the lead. As Olasheni, no problem. Look how quickly the Lions get the ball up the floor, but 4:58 to go here in the first quarter. Basel fans, we'll take a short break as we'll be back momentarily. Well, Happy New Year indeed. GB General, look at that dive, throwing it down by Gabe Olasheni. What a play from the London Lions, Graham.
Yeah, that is just great spacing so many times. Luke Nelson connects with either Sharma or Olasheni, and it's because Olasheni gets so much space between him and Luke. The two defenders don't get back to him. He's able to catch it and finish. And no one at the rim to meet him.
Well, we'd like to give a shout out to our fans in Slovenia, Edvard Šudić, and our fans in the Philippines, BJ Rufino, watching in. As now Scorchers going to take a 2-point lead with a two-handed jam down low. Oh, it's back and forth between these two teams, Graham.
Yeah, Luke Okasiemi, he has made some big plays before when he's had his limited minutes. Nice job by Luke with the dunk.
Well, Morgan pump fakes. Tries to go for a step back. Kaboza goes for three in the corner. Bradley Kaboza nailing down, giving the Lions a 1-point lead.
Yeah, Kaboza, that's just the extra pass into the corner. They're so unselfish, London Lions. Beautiful basketball.
Lawrence checking into the game for the Scorchers. Still goes for a quick one. Just can't get it. Lions leading by 1 point. London trying to extend the lead and trying to build a bit of momentum. It's Kareem Gilly now going down the middle. Tries to go for a jump hook and airballs it. Well, might have just turned down the temperature with that one.
Yeah, again, turns down the three-pointer, which he could have taken, but he wants to get to the hoop as much as possible, Queeley.
Well, nice pick and roll again. Finds Okasiemi. He's got to go up with it. Oh, 4 early points by the young fella.
Yeah, former high jumper at national team level, and then took up basketball, and Scorchers are happy they've got him because he's giving them some great minutes.
Well, they're going to turn it over. Wang's going to come up with it. Wang finds Abdul Muhammad, hangs in the air, and he's got to finish this one. But again, good transition defense by Connor Morgan.
Great 2-on-1 defense. A real little win for him there against two offensive players.
Well, Surrey just didn't get the spacing right on that transition. And those are buckets they cannot afford to waste. Morgan getting the handoff. Finding Sharma. This is a good pass by the Lions. Well, Nelson, we got a bit of an ankle break, a step back. Well, that would have been a top 10 play.
And it all comes about because the Lions move the ball so quickly. The ball has energy when they play on offense.
Still penetrating in and around, avoids the block, goes off the backboard. And I think Petar Božić is going to call a timeout because Surrey at the moment building that confidence, Graham.
Yeah, good ball movement, quick decision by Josh Steele. Gets all the way into the paint. Nice soft touch off the glass.
Well, it was the first penetration by Wang. Good help side defense by Kaboza. Well, you can see Steele. That's a tough play to avoid a block from Josh Sharma.
Yeah, because he went right into the chest of Sharma, and Sharma wasn't able to get the block off. Really brave play by Josh Steele, but getting right into the teeth of the defense.
Well, there's assistant coach Robert Youngblood, a former British basketball league great, played with the London Leopards and the former London Towers. Now Petar Božić trying to change things up with his team. Yeah, what do you think is going to be the message in this timeout to his players?
Well, I think that they've got to get out, keep getting out to the shooters. But if they're going to force Surrey Scorchers to drive to the paint and pass inside, they've got to make sure they're ready to defend the basket and defend the paint as well. Because at the moment, Scorchers were getting pretty much what they wanted. Josh Steele getting to the hoop, making jump shots as well. Okasemi's come in the game. I mean, he's very much a fringe player normally, but he's energy, athletic, he can get up, and they've got to deal with that young man as well. So there's a couple of intangibles going on, a couple of things they've got to sort out. They may try a little bit of zone themselves and really compact the key just to throw Scorchers off.
Lloyd Gardner, another former player who mentioned Robert Youngblood. He was actually teammates with Robert Youngblood when he played at the London Leopards and spent a brief time with the London Towers. Yeah,
Lloyd, great junior player, learned a lot of his junior play of his dad, Paul Gardner, and Dave Titmus. Just a lot of Mark Clark, and just a lot of great coaches that he's learnt from and developed into such a top British Basketball League coach himself.
Surrey going to a matchup. There's the alley-oop. Sharma, good night and Happy New Year. Sharma Airlines taking off early here in 2024.
Yeah, he's the second of the 1-2 punch for Lions. Olasheni off, Sharma on. Big throw down off the alley-oop.
Lions still trailing by 1. Wayne now taking on Queeley. Time expiring here on the shot clock. Got to get something going. Well, has to force up a tough one. 3 is up, and it's good. Well, he had a hand in his face, but the king of South Sudan just laid down the throne.
Yeah, that's the ultimate bailout by Paddy Wang, but he just waited and waited, off balance, still able to get the control shot up.
Well, he's trying to go under the screen. We're happy to see Jordan Taylor take that three-pointer. Surrey leading by 4. Wang now shifting, shaking. Finds again another two-handed jam. Oh, Graham Surrey, we said they're not getting many points in the paint, but this man already has 6.
Yeah, beautiful play from Paddy Wang. Hard jump stop, defense freezes, little pocket pass, and Okisemi throws it down ferociously.
Well, Taylor trying to run circles, almost turning it over. Now we're under 10 here on the shot clock. Guarded by the former London Lion and 2-time British Basketball League MVP. Robinson's Queeley fires a 3. Can't get it. Surrey have numbers. Find Robinson. 3 is up. That's going to be just a little short. Wang comes up with the offensive board.
Yeah, that's not good defensive transition from London Lions, allowing Scorchers an offensive rebound.
Well, Lawrence steps back. Hail Mary three-pointer. Graham, get your umbrellas out. It is raining in Guildford at the moment.
Yeah, 31 threes a game they attempt. We talked about it pre-game, Josh. That's mind-boggling. And they're off and running again. Lawrence with a 3 from the wing, nothing but net.
Remember, they set the record this year when they hit 20 at home against Manchester Giants. That's going to be a kickball violation. Well, Lions checking into the game. Jangoli, who last season played in Israel, University basketball at McGill University in Canada, number 14. Jordan Taylor is going to have a night to match up here against the king of South Sudan. Of course, Siami at the moment, maybe making a bit of a name for himself.
Yeah, well, he's just getting fed, and London Lions are giving him the ball.
Well, we got numbers now. Lawrence is going to go all the way. Bit of contact, doesn't get the ad one, but he'll be going to the free throw line. Well, it's all Surrey again. Graham, it's starting with the defense, coming up with these, Lions turnovers, but trying to convert them quickly into transition points.
Yeah, this is that 3 from, he just completely freezes Queeley. He thinks the play's over, and then the king of South Sudan just lets it fly. But they are playing just for each other. They're playing like a team that hasn't played for 9 days and that are fresh and completely ready to go. And Lions are going to have these dips, and they're having to rely on guys that are normally on the bench just playing a few minutes. Kieran Sandy, Queeley, Kuboza.
Well, this is a very emotional basketball team, as you mentioned. They rely on three-point shooting. Can they maintain this for 3 more quarters after this?
Well, they've got the 6th man with the great crowd here as well.
Kuboza looking to penetrate. Finding Sharma. Sharma pump fakes. Nothing dropping now for the Lions. But Taylor getting the offensive board. Shot clock has been turned off. Well, good job on the defense, but they have to force up another Hail Mary 3. They can't get it. And that is the end of the first quarter. Surrey have an 11-point lead against the imperious London Lions. Well, Basel fans, we'll take a short break. We'll be back momentarily. Well, the king of South Sudan at the moment, Graham, laying down the throne, but again, finding Okasieni, he has a career high at the moment. Padilla Wang, he's got to have a big game. They can see almost near, potentially, triple-double numbers tonight. We haven't had that this season in the British Basketball League.
Yeah, Paddy Wang's so dangerous, and when he gets in rhythm and starts making the threes that we saw and sharing the ball, he's a nightmare for any team to deal with.
Well, Cooper, three-point shooter, checking the game, can't get it. And Bailey fighting for the offensive board. Surrey coming up with another chance. Time winding down. Cooper hesitated. Nowhere to go now. Robinson, quick catch and shoot, deep three. This time Lions are able to get the rebounds. It's a play they need to get going quickly as a pick and pop with Connor Morgan. As he slices it down to single digits. That's what he does best.
Yeah, Morgan on the wing, 6'9", beautiful rotation on that jump shot. Nothing but net.
Surrey definitely going small now. Elliot Bailey at the 5 as Lawrence goes up for the 6th three-pointer. GB 2012 Olympian.
Yeah, again, no hesitation from the top. Great rotation, similar to Connor Morgan, the way he shoots it. Nothing but net.
Remember, Surrey have 13 rebounds. Olasheni had the runway, trying to go for the mid-range.
Yeah, nice play by Olasheni. Just a short cut to the basket catch and knocks it down in rhythm.
Lawrence now, got it by Taylor, pulls up in mid-range, just a little too short. Surrey not in the mood for anybody to really crash the boards. They want to get back on transition defense. It's Bailey trying to match up here with Connor Morgan. Morgan has to go for a tough. Again, somebody explain to me the logic of Connor Morgan's shot attempt. That's incredible.
Yeah, off one leg, fading away, but he's playing with a lot of confidence, Morgan. He could be the go-to guy for London Lions today.
Well, you think, I don't think you could have played any better defense. I mean, that just shows you how great a player Morgan is. Time again winding down. Robinson gets away with a little push-off. Mid-range is up, and again, doesn't drop. Lions trailing by 7 points. Foul's going to be called. It's going to be tough here for Surrey because, as we mentioned, the absence of Saquon Jameson. Now, on offense, you got Elliot Bailey plays 5, but on defense, Teo Gandembi has to be the one to match up with Gabe Olasheni.
Yeah, they're going to have to do it by committee. They're going to have to mix and match and just use their extra speed. They haven't got the size of an Olasheni or Sharma, but move their feet really quick, get their hands in the passing lane.
There you go, a simple backdoor play on the baseline. And now the 11-point lead has been cut down to just 5, so Lloyd Gardner is going to talk it over with his players. And you mentioned this, it has to be defense by committees. Everybody has to step up, but you just cannot be beat on a backdoor play from an inbound.
Yeah, that's just unacceptable. I'm sure the coaches are talking about that, but that's how smart London Lions are. They pick out the best option. Nice job by Luke Nelson moving without the ball.
Well, assistant coaches Kalen Raftopoulos, former player, and Mark Dunning, former great in British basketball coaching, along with Lloyd Gardner. But what do they go to? Do they go back to his own defense? I mean, now is the point where London's building that momentum, but this is a very tough one.
Yeah, I mean, whatever they're going to do, they've got to scramble. They've got to get out to the outside shooters and defend the hoop the best they can. It's, it's just something they've got to do. They've got to stay connected on the defensive end as well.
Well, again, one player we must talk about from the London Lions, Connor Morgan. He has been phenomenal in this game so far. I mean, look at this. Bailey with the suffocated defense. But this is Larry Bird-esque.
Yeah.
Fade away, one leg. But, there's only one way you can explain this man. He picks, he pops, and then he gives you daggers from the perimeter.
Yeah, he can score in so many ways. Double-double against the Gladiators, 12 points, 11 rebounds a couple of days ago. He can help you in so many ways. He's probably been the best pickup of any team this season, and he's a complete team player. He doesn't force any shots. That was just absolute class, that shot in the post. And yeah, we've been comparing some of the British Basketball League players to top NBA players and legends, and that was pretty Larry Bird-esque for sure.
Well, he started his career in New Zealand back in 2017 for the Southland Sharks, then made his move, the very big move to the ACB, where he played for Hoban 2 Badalona, a team that did defeat the London Lions last season in the Euro Cup. Well, now it's just a 5-point ball game. Surrey at the moment just needs something here. Remember, a very emotional team. They build off confidence. They need something. Robinson cut off one screen, finding Gooden. Cooper looking to penetrate. Goes up a little jump hook, and again, nothing dropping here for the Scorchers.
Yeah, they took Cooper's three-point shot away.
You can see how easy it is, Graham, for Lions just to get the ball up the floor.
But that's a superb pass. Right on point, right over Olaseni's left shoulder. He catches it, puts it in there over the front of the rim.
8-0 run for the Lions. Good to nowhere to go. Kicks out, finds Bailey. Bailey fires the three, and that's just way off the mark. Ogundebi fighting for the offensive boards. I think Keith Williams, our official, is saying that the shot clock should not have reset. That's why he's, So the shot clock had reset to 24. Keith Williams, one of our more experienced referees in the British Basketball League, has identified that. So good job to Keith Williams.
Yeah, as well as Scorchers were playing prior to that London Lions timeout, they really are struggling now. Gooden can't seem to get his shot. Quinn Cooper being run off the three-point line there, and then he struggled to get his score when he was going to the hoop. So London Lions, they may have been playing a lot of games, but they're doing a great scout on the Scorchers.
Well, trying to get things going. Gooden puts up a Hail Mary three, and that's going to be a 24-second violation. Surrey at the moment. Credit Lions. They know they want to go from the perimeter, and they're saying, hey, you got to work for it.
Yeah, no easy looks at all for Surrey Scorchers, and when they try and take it into the key, you've got bigs waiting to block the shots and change the shots.
Nelson finding Olaseni. Olaseni throwing a tough one. Again, they almost throw it right away. Morgan can tie the game up. It's up, no good. London went for the three.
Yeah, that was fortunate for Scorchers and fortunate for Lions that Morgan got that open three, just couldn't knock it down.
Hunt in the paint, finds Robinson, tries another one. This is number 7, but just can't get it. That goes out of bounds, but that's going to remain Surrey ball. London, good job there by Bradley Caboza, at least attempted to keep Surrey off an offensive board, but Lions have struggled to keep the Scorchers off second chances.
Yeah, they certainly have. That's something they've really got to work on now. They've all got to try and box out their opposite number, keep them away from the ball.
Well, Cooper quickly off the inbound, three is up. Just not dropping here at the moment. Lions could potentially tie the game up. Nelson trying to bully his way. It's another turnover now. They got numbers. Gooden's got Ogundebi. He's going to go himself. Again, just can't finish it. Graham's second time. Scorchers 2-on-1. They fail to capitalize.
Yeah, wrong decision. He had to pass that. He could have got it back. He had to pass it to initiate the 2-on-1 break.
Now Caboza, that's going to be a traveling violation. So many costly turnovers for the Lions.
Again, just the a little bit of inexperience there. Caboza forcing his way into the key, but he's just kept going, and look who he's up against. Conor Morgan. He's not going to win that race, that battle, and that's twice now Morgan's been back on his own, and he's come up with the ball on it when it's 2-on-1 against him.
On top of the key now, trying to isolate. Goes around. That was very Larry Bird-esque as well.
He was off balance, but it nearly went.
Well, finding Olaseni. Olaseni goes up, and the big man, too big, too strong, is simply just too good.
He's such an athlete, Olaseni. He knows where the hoop is. Quick pivot round and finishes as quick as a flash.
Well, Quinn Cooper's wide open at the moment. Cooper going off one screen, finds Steele. Still looking to isolate. Again, turns it over, had the layup. And now London looking to take the lead, Graham.
Yeah, they're looking very dangerous. They got a foothold in this game now.
Well, here's the mismatch. Olaseni just going up. Again, he has struggled against Jordan Hunt.
Yeah.
Looking for a foul, but now Surrey have a player up. Gooden now taking on Caboza, goes in a sweet little fang roll and a little simple kiss off the backboard.
Yeah, crossover, change of speed, and he gets all the way to the hoop, and it was a much better matchup for him that time.
Olaseni, here we go, gets fouled, gets the and one. Well, the big man just said, I'm tired of being pushed, I'm tired of being banged. And again, mobile, agile, and sometimes can be a little bit hostile. Well, Basel fans are going to take a short break as we will be back momentarily. Gabe Olasheni, arguably one of the best post players in Europe, is with one play. It was close to a triple-double this season on the road against Newcastle tonight. He has 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. But he's a player. You get him going. Surrey won't have an answer for him. But credit to Jordan Hunt. He's actually done a very good job of trying. You're never going to shut him down, but you can only hope to contain him. Yeah,
he blocked him in the post, but once Olasheni gets into the pick and roll action with Luke Nelson, then he's got the problem because of the spacing and the speed of Olasheni and the way he finishes. He's 6 of 9 from 2-point range against the Gladiators. He's 3rd in 2-point percentage in the whole league at 62.4%. And these are the reasons why, and these are the moments why.
It's all tied up apiece. Abdul Mohammed back in the game along with Padilla Wang. Surrey have led by as many as 11. Hunt pick and pop. A 3 is up, no good. Wang battling for offensive boards. Hunt now trying to take on Sharma. Turn around, the hook shot is up. That doesn't touch anything.
Again, off balance. Good job by Sharma. Hand straight up, never attempted to block. Did enough.
Lions looking to take the lead. Nelson throws it up. Sharma's unable to connect. That's going to be a kickball violation. Well, looks like that came off of, well, they're going to call a foul here actually, but looked more like a kickball violation.
Yeah, Wang dribbling behind his back. He was fortunate, a little bit fortunate there. It's hit his heel. We talked pre-game about he's just got to take care of the ball so he can have a complete game. That is a foul by Luke Nelson, who wanted to stop Padilla Wang in transition.
Well, the referee Beyti Özür from Turkey, good eye to call that one. Finding Stills, made 1-3, goes for another one, and it just rattles its way in and out. Surrey getting good looks.
Yeah, good look from Josh Steele. Catch and shoot from the Wang pass, but just off left.
Trying to kick out of Kabosa. Kabosa's made 1-3, just can't get it. Good comes up with a ball. It's a 3-on-2. He's going to go himself, hangs in the air, goes up. Well, the smallest player on the court with the biggest heart at the moment.
Yeah, good and better option for him going up against Luke Nelson. Got all the way to the bucket. Nice touch off the glass.
Well, 6 field goals inside the paint for Surrey. It's not a bad stat to say the least. Sharma goes in with a jump hook. Surrey looking to extend their lead. 1 possession ball game. Good and thought about it. Still now down the middle. Puts up a little teardrop. And that just goes in. And Surrey now with a 4-point lead. And I think Petar Božić may have just seen enough here because he's going to call timeout as his team are back down by 4 points. Good stuff from Lloyd Gardner's players.
Yeah, showing a lot of resilience. Again, Josh Steele in the thick of the action. Catches the ball, attacks. A little bit of good fortune, but gets the roll and just keeps Surrey Scorchers in front.
I mean, look, Lions have the capability right now to come back in this one, but look at Cam Gooden here. Gooden, and that's, Bradley Kabosa. I credit this player with the biggest heart, but defensively, Lions have got to do better than that. That's too soft.
When he's up against Kabosa especially, but Luke Nelson, they just moved their feet and put their hands up. It wasn't aggressive enough defense, and Cam Gooden took what the defense gave him and got all the way to the hoop.
I mean, if you're Petar Božić, you've got some great players out there, but you got to be saying to Luke Nelson, Bradley Kabosa, hey, come on, you're playing for the best team in the country. You got to do better than that.
Yeah, they've got to be physical. They've got to get connected with that player, try and angle him off. They don't have to block the shot, just make him miss it and get after the rebound, or somebody else picks the rebound up. But that was way too easy. Then you look at when he's trying to go up against Connor Morgan, who's much bigger, stronger. It's a different story, and that's where Cam Gooden's got to be smart. Pass the ball early, get a change the angle, different option, and then Surrey Scorchers can start scoring in transition and start scoring more all over the floor.
Well, this is a great challenge for the Imperious London Lions, defending champions last season, winning the treble. Also, team playing in the highest level of European basketball, representing Great Britain, that being the Euro Cup. But every good champion, they get challenged. You talk about a coach, a player for one of the greatest teams in Europe, and Partizan also was their head coach, went to the NBA G League. Right now, he needs a response from his players.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what he was saying to them. And he doesn't do it by going into antics or being really over-emotional. He's just telling them and reminding them their responsibilities. And it all starts here on this offensive end. But the next defensive possession is huge for the Lions.
Trying to go to dribble handoff. Taylor coming off one screen. Surrey trying to prevent the alley-oop going to Sharma. Jangogli there with the rebounds. So Lions needed the moment. More second chances. Kabosa tries to isolate. Good hands on defense. It's going to be an out-of-bounds violation.
Yeah, Ginagli he got the ball, but he's brought the ball down. It's got knocked loose. He's just got to go up and be stronger, go up quicker before the defense can wrap the ball up.
That's what Kaboza needs to do now. Help his team out, put a bit of pressure on Cam Gooden. Try to make things a little bit more difficult for the Scorchers. Wayne trying to go baseline. Kicks out to Gooden. Pulls up for a Hail Mary three-pointer. They're looking good, but they're just not dropping for Surrey at the moment, Graham. But again, Surrey getting those second chances.
Yeah, they anticipated the long rebound.
He's going to almost turn this one over. Abdul Mohammed, the fadeaway three is up. That's no good. Another offensive board as Josh Still comes up with it. The Lions have a problem. Bradley Kaboza, that's a worrying sign because he's holding onto the knee quite tenderly. It's the last thing London needs, another injury.
Yeah, didn't see exactly what happened. We just have to see. First, Mohammed hits the deck, and it's a knee to knee. It's on that screen from Okasiemi, who's getting involved again, causing problems for Lions. But let's just hope it's just some soreness. Not sure if he's overextended it, but he looks very, very uncomfortable.
Again, hopefully he's okay. That can be very painful. You never like to see it with a young player who, you know, he's had some great games this year. He's had some very good games. I mean, the game they lost in Plymouth, where they lost quite heavily, you know, he shows a lot of heart, a lot of character. One thing I've always respected about Bradley Kaboza is that he doesn't fear anybody. There are parts of his game that he definitely, you know, as a young player, he's going to improve, he's going to continue to work hard, but, you know, you can never deny how big this man's heart is. Yeah,
and he has had some big games also. He's had some good games also when all the players are available, because then he becomes more of a spot-up shooter and a help defender, if you like. But yeah, these are big moments for players like Bradley Kaboza, Kareem Queeley. When the stars, especially Matt Morgan, are out, Decker, Soliardi, Grantham, this is their time to shine. This is their time to get their minutes and get into some sort of rhythm as we come out of this game and go forward into the trophy in January. So doesn't look good. At least he's walking off pretty much unaided.
Well, the man he's about to walk by, the old man there, that is Angus McDonald with a Scorchers shirt. He has been involved with Surrey Scorchers basketball, Guildford Heat, and Thames Valley Tigers going back to the 80s. I think even when it was the Guildford Pirates. There is one of the legendary faces of British basketball associated with Surrey Scorchers, Guildford Pirates, Thames Valley Tigers. Shout out to Angus McDonald, a great man in British basketball. There's another deep shot coming. They call a foul. There's going to be 3 free throws coming up. Oh, you know, 2. The foot was on the line.
Luca Kasiemi again just stepping out. Got to be careful. You want to close the shooters out, but when a big steps out, he's got long arms, and it's just, you've also got to let Jordan Taylor land, and the referees have been really hot on that as well.
Well, free throw has been missed on. So that the official did signal for 2 free throws, but it was quite clear he was behind the 3-point line. Must have changed that one, but so indeed it will be 3 free throws for Jordan Taylor. Taylor's free throw percentage hasn't been great this season, Graham, has it?
No, 18 of 26 coming into this game, but he's just a great competitor, great shooter, and Coach Gardner and his team looking on. I think he's got to be pretty pleased the way things have gone. They've come back after letting a big lead go.
Well, good at finding Wang. Wang going baseline, nowhere to go. Mohammed in the corner. This 3 is up, no good. Another offensive board for the Scorchers. Mohammed thought about it, doesn't take it. Tries to isolate out, nowhere to go here. Still has the ball in his hands, and that's going to be a foul. Oh, no. Wow, very interesting, Graham. I'm going to let you break that one down. I'd say Kieran Sandy is a very lucky player.
Kieran Sandy, hard-nosed defender. He's keeping his hands up, and he's got the arm bar. He's fine there. But what about this last play?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
that's a bump,
well, yeah, possibly.
I'm going with the bump. To me, that's a foul.
But he played really good defense other than that last second, maybe.
Well, Sharma kicking out to Taylor. Calling for that ball screen. Ball's off in the mid-range. Taylor goes up, can't get it. You can see right now Surrey doing everything to keep Sharma from getting those Rolls on the ball screens. Wang now looking to isolate. This time the foul is called. Just getting a shot to the head. I don't think he appreciated that one. Well, should also be a warning to Padilla Wang because the shot was taken and the ball hit Sharma in the head. Trying to find Steele. Quick three off the inbound. Three is up, and it's good. Number 7 for the Scorchers in their first one here of the second quarter.
That's massive. Josh Steele in motion, just catch and shoot in one motion. His shot is looking so good.
That's what Sharma needs now. Back down here, use that side again. It's a mismatch all night long for Josh Sharma.
You sometimes just have to accept that the offensive players are too good. He's too big and too strong. Great job by Sharma recognizing that.
Wang now looking to isolate. Baseline. In the lane, goes up. Gets the air one. Boy, he's got 8 points tonight at Graham. He's doubled his season high.
I mean, the high jumper is former high jumper flying high. Luke Okasiemi, this is just great job, and it's Paddy Wang drawing 3 defenders, and really smart play from Okasiemi, just keeping out of the play, out of the eye line of the defenders, and he just elevates and finishes.
Converts a 3-point play, 8-point ball game to the Scorchers. Lions have 1.5. Taylor's going to go up with the NFL shot off the back. But well, Basel fans, that is the end of the first half. Surrey leading by 8. We're going to take a short break as we will be back momentarily. Well, happy New Year, Basel fans, and welcome to the Surrey Sports Park, where it is indeed London Lions, who are trailing by 8 points to the Surrey Scorchers and Graham. You know, Surrey, they love New Year's Day.
They certainly do, and they've started really well. Then they had the dip where the Lions really started pushing them and got all the way back. And then Surrey Scorchers, behind some great play from Luke Okasiemi, have been excellent.
Well, we're going to take a look at the stats to break this one down. It's 7 3-pointers already from the Scorchers, Graham, but, you know, it's been high-flying action.
Yeah, 7 of 23, just 3 of 11 from the Lions. That's not great for them. Just 5 free throws each taken. Surrey have made all those. 25 rebounds for the Scorchers. We talked about some of the offensive rebounds they've been collecting, so they're +7 there. And a lot more points coming off the bench as well for the Surrey Scorchers. So real sort of team effort, and if they can keep this going, who knows, they could get another win on New Year's Day.
Well, there you can see 6 turnovers already for the Lions, but now it's time to reflect on this one as we give you the story of the half. Graham, take it away.
Yeah, well, started with the dunk from Kieran Sandy, and lovely assist from Gabby Olasheni, and then Connor Morgan, just, you know, you can't leave him alone, and then big block from Jordan Hunt. Not many players are able to block Gabe Olasheni. Good ball movement from the Surrey Scorchers. And Mohammed knocks down the 3. Doesn't knock many of those down, so that was good. But look at the wraparound bounce pass off the pick and roll from Luke Nelson. Just fabulous play. And then inside, that was the start of Okasiemi. No one's guarding him, but they need to guard him now, because every time he catches it, he's scoring.
Well, of course, the three-point shooting in the first quarter was phenomenal, 6 of those. But, you know, there you can see Josh Still making the penetration, avoiding the block. But this is what the Lions need more. Bit of Sharma Airlines. You got to get the big man into the game.
Yeah, got the basket side of Wang, and then Wang just freezes Quealy. And we thought that was over, but it wasn't. He knocked down the 3. And then Lawrence, he's 100% from behind the arc. 2 of 2. Great job. Pick and pop for Morgan. Nothing but net.
Well, there you can see the Scorchers going to Andrew Lawrence, the 2012 Olympian. He's got 2 3-pointers in the game so far, but yeah, what do the Lions need to do to get back in this one?
Well, they've got to keep running in transition, feed the big man. They've got to play with some high energy. That was a nice job by Olasheni, and then Cam Gooden's decision-making improved as the game went on with those drives to the basket. And there's Josh Steele. We talked about how much of a flow his shot action's in. That's a perfect example.
Again, you made a good point. It's been the offensive rebounding from Surrey. Man, we talked about the absence of Saquon Jameson really hindering them today. But, you know, they've looked like a very tough team. Well, it is halftime. It is an 8-point lead to the Surrey Scorchers. So we're going to take another break. But we're going to leave you with some of the highlights of London versus Caledonia and Manchester versus Sheffield.
Oh, and as you see, a blow by the almost just flies his way through the rim.
Taylor on the dribble. Inside Olasheni, beautiful passing. Intercepted, Gladiators coming out, alley-oop there and thrown down.
And that's the asset you have in Moore Jr.
Running the offense, finds Connor Morgan on the wing, who gives it right back to him. And the Lions now, deep range 3 coming from Luke Nelson, why not? Drives down the lane, beautiful pass underneath to Sharma, up and under, and big Josh Sharma lays it in. Back to a 6-point game as Caledonia out in front, with the Lions playing with reserves that come off the bench. Deep range 3 there, buried by Trent Buttrick. Taylor, that's his corner, feeds Olasheni, beautiful pass. Ian Dubose now, no-look pass, feeds inside, and the bucket counted.
You've seen the big man get rewarded for running the floor. This time, Clifton Moore benefits.
Quealy silences the crowd with a huge 3-pointer. Kareem Quealy tried a sky hook there, couldn't get it to fall. Ian Dubose gets it off the glass.
Oh, Clifton Moore Jr., tough move there.
Caledonia's got an interesting lineup out there with Michael Bothwell on the court. That's just a sky rainbow jumper on the drive, beautifully cut inside. Fraser Malcolm. Sold out crowd tonight at Play Sport Arena in East Kilbride, Scotland. A wild shot there, and they're going to count it. Whelan. Morgan steps out on him, and he's going to get an and-one opportunity. Under 3 minutes to play. Oh, beautiful entry pass, finding Kieran Sandy in there while everyone was focusing on Connor Morgan. East Kilbride are going to have a disappointing drive home as the final seconds tick away. And that'll do it. So the London Lions come to town and get a victory, down by 14 in the first half. They battle back, and the final score 87-79, a hard-fought battle for that entire squad.
Well, another three ball goes flying, and now Jordan Rattino is going to try and finish this one. An easy transition by the Sheffield Sharks. Lewis trying to attack. Goes in around the defense. Roberto with the follow-up. The big man all of a sudden responding with a bang. It's Montgomery now going pick and pop with Kipper Nichols. Nichols going away. Turn. I mean, it looked like the great Michael Jordan on that one. And now they see you play for another team, especially a rival team. It's tough. But a strong move by Ramsey. Oh,
Yeah.
again, showing no fear.
By Callum Jones and the steal.
Good steal here by Jones. Jones going to go. He's going to lay this one up. The veteran player. Well, Harris getting the three in the corner. And all of a sudden will boost his confidence. 29 apiece. Deep, deep three-pointer from no man's land. And again, Rattino comes up with a steal. And he's going to finish this one. Well, they get the switch on defense. Stabley has to match up. Lee tries to close out, but the punishment coming from Jordan Rattino. Biggest lead of the game. 8 points for the Sharks. Lewis kicks out, finds Boursier. He fires a three. Nothing but net by the man from Canada. Glasgow Junior going up. Count it! Gets the and one now. But the three-point attempts for the Manchester Giants is definitely dwindling. Nice play down the middle, goes up, and another and one. Well, Delpesh flexes the guns. Finds Boursier. Lewis wide open, pump fakes. That's much better now from the mid-range, and again, much better collective offense. Harris off the mid-range, pulls up, and again, back-to-back field goals coming for the Giants. He's going to use the ball screen here from Austin Lawton. Lewis now twisting, turning, fades away, no problem. The Sharks just need to shave time off the clock. We'll see, doesn't want to foul here, don't want to send him to the free throw line yet. Gaza goes in with a circus shot. Well, Happy New Year to everybody. Well, Basel fans, we thank you for joining us here at the Cannon Medical Arena in Sheffield. At the end of this game, Sheffield Sharks, they take the victory 86-75 against the Manchester Giants. Welcome back, Basel fans, and Happy New Year to everybody as we enter 2024. Currently, Surrey Scorchers, a team that likes New Year's Day, currently with an 8-point lead against the London Lions. Graham, I mean, it's been a great game so far, but, you know, some players we want to look out for that we've talked about. Cam Gooden has been phenomenal so far.
Yeah, he's improved as the game's gone on. It's a big plus to have him back, and he's knocking shots down from the perimeter and getting to the basket as well. 9 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, just the 1 foul as well. But he missed all of November with injury, and now you can see he's getting his legs under him. He's playing in a much better rhythm.
Well, Cam Gooden, of course, making things happen for the Scorchers, but for the London Lions, GB International Gabe Olasheni, I mean, he has got to continue to dominate. If he doesn't dominate London, it's going to be a tough night for them. Yeah,
he's got to make the most of his size and the connection between him and Luke Nelson. Couple of plays that he had with Luke Nelson were fabulous. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and that's that little short push jump shot he's got as well. And this is another way of scoring for Olasheni, where he just catches on the pick and roll and hangs in the air and finishes.
Well, Basel fans, we're going to reflect on some of the fixtures and results we've seen this weekend in the British Basel League. We kick things off on the 28th of December. Newcastle with a big victory at home against the Plymouth City Patriots. Leicester losing at home to the Flyers. On the 29th, we saw the Phoenix lose their derby against the Manchester Giants. Caledonia losing after a big lead against London Lions. On the 30th, it was the Riders getting a bit of their own again, winning by 28 against the Sheffield Sharks. We have had a postponed game between the Plymouth City Patriots and the Newcastle Eagles. While yesterday, you got to hear myself and Graham, as Manchester Giants could not go back-to-back victories for the first time this year in the British Basel League. And at the moment, 12-1 for the Surrey Scorchers. Is it going to be 13-1, Graham, as they have an 8-point lead against the imperious London Lions?
Well, a lot of things are going in their favour in relation to rest. In relation to resting, they haven't played since the 22nd of December. I'm sure Lloyd Gardner has been keeping this team switched on and ready for this moment. And at the moment, they're leading, and who knows, they could go on and improve that New Year's Day record.
Lions getting the first possession of the second half. Olasheni has struggled against Jordan Hunt, and again, still continues to struggle. Well, that's one thing you love about Padilla Wang. Not only is he a go-to scoring option, but he will get you a lot of crucial rebounds.
Yeah, he's second in rebound for this team at 6 rebounds a game, so he's multiple usage of a great player.
Well, another foul has been drawn. It's going to be possession back to the Scorchers. That's a good test for these Lions players. We've seen this so many times this year. And, you know, Lions, I have felt personally, have drawn a lot of unfair criticism. When you are playing in the Euro Cup and you're playing week in, week out, you have to balance your games. That's how it goes, because, you know, you are going to pick up a lot of injuries. And the thing is, the second string of players, this is their time to, you know, develop and earn their right in the team. As it goes out of bounds, 1 second on the shot clock. Graham, who's getting the final shot here?
Well, maybe Wang could be a catch, just a catch and shoot. Here we go.
Well, there it is. You call it. Wang's up, doesn't get it. Surrey almost come up with the offensive ball, but Lions do survive.
That was really good defense by Gabe Olasheni against Jordan Hunt in the post. He wouldn't let him get good position, and in the end, he had to step out, and they nearly turned it over, and they just had the 1 second on the shot clock for Wang's shot.
Well, there's the penetration. Morgan's had 2 threes. Can he go for a third one? Just can't get it. Goes out of bounds. Still early stages of the third quarter, but, you know, what are some ways Lions could get into this, Graham?
Yeah, I mean, that was a good look, I guess, for Conor Morgan. Not the wide open look he'd normally get when they get the ball moving. They've got to keep sharing the ball. They're the best assist team in this league by quite some way. They need to get back to that.
A nice pick and roll play. Jordan Hunt going in. The dime coming from the king of South Sudan.
Yes, the 10th assist for Surrey Scorchers. Great job offensively, now defensively as well.
Well, good look to go all the way. Bumps. Again, miss a layup and a wasted opportunity. Finds Olasheni. Still goes up.
He's such a good ball handler as well, Josh. Surrounded by 2 defenders. Josh Still right there, but they weren't able to get the ball off him. Nice finish by Olasheni.
Well, Wang going in around the defense. Just puts a little bit too much on that one. Calling for a foul, but, you know, he should have finished that one, Graham.
Yeah, tried with the left hand, but no good on that occasion.
Olasheni trying to bang his way, using that size and strength.
Yeah, and he likes to put his elbows out, really get it into the chest of the defender, create space, finishes with a nice touch with the left hand.
6-point lead. Mohammed for three in the corner. It's up, and it's good. Make it three-pointer number 8 for the Scorchers.
Yeah, Abdul Mohammed, that's a good sign for the Surrey Scorchers. He just attempts 3 3-pointers a game.
Nice penetration by Luke Nelson. GB General. I don't think they're going to call a foul there. I think it was a coming together. Well, this is what you want to see. That reminds me of FIBA Eurobasket qualifiers against Germany that cut Great Britain qualified. That's why I call him the Iceman. That is a trademark Luke Nelson fangerol.
Yeah, and he can finish with either hand, and he's very, very quick once he's made his decision to go.
Well, Hunt left wide open. At that point, somebody's got to crash the offensive boards for the Scorchers. 7-point ball game. Morgan getting the mismatch here against Wang, but he finishes no problem inside the paint.
That's the great thing about Conor Morgan here. It hurt you from outside or it hurt you in the post. Nice turnaround. Too big, too strong.
Still looking to penetrate. Nowhere to go. This is good defense by Nelson. Another pick and pop. Well, Hunt's left wide open. He's got to take it again. This time, no problem. I'll play Superior Cameron for the New Zealand international team, but the moment it's the second one of the game. Sandy going in. That's just way too easy for the Lions.
Yeah, nice job by Sandy. A little bit of broken play, but he gets all the way to the hoop. Right-hand finish.
Still a 6-point lead. Scorchers with 2 tray balls here in the third quarter. Hunt looking to give this one up. Fine still. Well, the big man again wasn't ready for it. Lions can cut this down to a 2-possession ball game, but they're gonna call a foul here, I believe, against Cam Gooden. Let's see. Oh, you know, shows you what a good game it's been. These two teams under 10 turnovers already here in the third quarter.
Yeah, both teams taking care of the ball, and that is the sign of a good team, well-disciplined teams.
Nelson trying to go in and around. Foul's gonna be called, so 2 free throws coming up. This one may be called against Jordan Hunt, I believe.
Yeah, London Lions really making a point of getting Luke Nelson going to the basket. He's so strong and tricky. Got so many different one-on-one moves. This time just drives hard, gets fouled as he goes to the hoop.
Well, GB General Luke Nelson currently at the free throw line. Has been a huge revelation for British basketball since coming to return to the United Kingdom to play here in the British Basketball League. He's played in some of the top European leagues, played for Le Portel in the French Pro LNB, also played in the German Easy Credit Bundesliga, but also played in the ACB, regarded as possibly the top international league in the world of hoops, that is. Still almost turning it over, and again, Surrey now choking under intense pressure. Good having to match up here with Olasheni. Oh, good defense by Cam Gooden. Now it's a 4-on-3. Cross court, finding still. 3 is up. Make it number 9. Surrey pegged back.
Yeah, that's his third 3-pointer. It's just poetry in motion for Josh Steele. Great skip pass across the court from Mohammed, and Josh Steele ready, waiting, and able to knock that 3 down.
Well, 5:38 to go. It's a 10 3-pointer tonight here for the Scorchers. Look at Cam Gooden. Well, it's a triple team coming down. And, you know, Surrey, they had a torrid season last year, but that's a sign of a team. Knowing they got a mismatch in the post, coming down, it's a triple team. And what did they do? They come up with it still, and they convert it into a 3-point transition bucket.
And that's how they have to play. They can't just say, okay, Cam, you just deal with Olasheni. No, 2 other players go towards the ball. They're able to strip it. I love Mohammed there. He had his eyes up, looking across the court at Josh Steele, and delivered that pass right on point for Josh to just catch and shoot it in rhythm.
I mean, surely right now, Petar Božić must be saying to his players, guys, you are guided by Cam Gooden in the post. If the triple team comes, get rid of it. We can't be turning the ball over. We're getting closer to coming back in this game, but every time we get back, this team plays run and gun, and we go back down again.
Yeah, he's going to be getting frustrated, or as frustrated as he does, because that is correct. As soon as those 2 players, Josh Steele, one of them, start going towards the ball, get it out to whoever Josh Steele is guarding, get it to that player, because they're going to have a wide open look.
Of course, Josh Steele, 5 rebounds away from a double-double. But you know, it's all about energy and emotion for Surrey Scorchers, because when you're trying to fight for that 8th playoff spot, the adrenaline coming into this game, the question is, how much longer does it go on for? Because we may see a case where it comes to the 4th quarter, the composure, the experience of the Imperious London Lions, they could easily take over. So, you know, Surrey, they have to make sure that goes all night long for them.
Yeah, and keep taking good looks. If the three-pointers are there, take them, but they've got to work hard to get open looks. Don't just force it and jack it up when you've got a hand in your face.
Well, Morgan now, this is better play, finding Olasheni. The big man doing what he does best.
Yeah, beautiful jump stop, really got in a strong position there. Got Jordan Hunt out of the play, finishes with a soft touch. Good job, Gabe Olasheni.
Trying to find Robertson, goes out of bounds. 17 field goals inside the key for the London Lions. Yeah, I'd say we are criticizing quite a lot, but they're only down by 4 points.
Yeah, I guess we're just used to an incredibly high level of play by them, and Scorchers making it tough.
That's good help side defense as Sharma comes over. Well, now they can cut it down to a 1-possession ball game. Nelson trying to match up here. Aggressively got in the pick and roll. Now we're under 10. Trying to go for the high-low, but another turnover now. Robinson trying to push this. Robinson going all the way, avoids the block. Another transition bucket. Failed to convert by the Scorchers. Gooden pulls up. That's a deep 3. Went off the backboard, but unable to convert.
Yeah, another good offensive rebound by Mohamed. He's got to keep pushing there, but that was a long attempt by Cam Gooden.
Nelson off one screen. Finds Olasheni. Goes in, and that's simply... How many times have we seen him do that in the Basketball Champions League for Darren Shafika?
Yeah, and for Lions as well this season. So many different ways he can score in the paint. He just hangs back. Nice little 10-foot jump shot.
2-point ball game. Lions have come back yet again. Well, here's Hunt with a mismatch. He's got to take advantage of this one. Well, Hunt, nowhere to go. I mean, that's poor from Jordan Hunt, but good defense from the Lions. A foul is going to be called against Abdul Muhammad. That's going to be the 3rd team foul against the Surrey Scorchers here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Basel fans, we are going to take a short break. We'll be back momentarily. Sellout crowd here at the Surrey Sports Park at the University of Surrey. For many weeks, it has been impossible to get a ticket as London Lions are in town here on New Year's Day. 2 years ago today, it was just like this. London versus Surrey. Teo Gandembi, the only player for Surrey that was playing for Surrey, while also the only player for London. Nobody was representing, but it was actually Justin Robinson who was captain of the Lions at that time.
Yeah, 2 icons of British basketball for sure, Robinson and Gandembi.
Sharma now looking to isolate. Goes out to Nelson. Quick 3. Just can't connect with it. Lions again just can't take the lead at any point in this game, Graham.
Yeah, Surrey Scorchers hanging on. They need to go on another burst now. Maybe Teo and Demby can be the catalyst for that.
Finds Robinson on a handoff. It's good passing and movement here from Surrey. No foul called. Well, interesting. I'd say Josh Sharma got away with a foul there, but they're going to call the charge in the end.
Yeah, it's good defense in the end from Lions. Teo's attacked Sharma on the closeout. And great defense from Sandy. He's a tough, gritty player. He knows his role, and he does it pretty well.
Nelson now finding Olasheni, just bullying his way. Getting rejected! Oh, second block by Jordan Hunt. Just saying to Gabe, not in my house. Happy New Year. Well, back to Hunt, goes in, and Hunt finishing both ends of the floor. Oh, somebody give Piero Cameron a phone call and let him know this man is ready for the FIBA Asian Cup qualifiers.
Yeah, two plays back-to-back for Hunt. Excellent defense and ran the floor and got rewarded with the 2 points up the other end.
Well, Caboza now with a crossover step back. Much needed three-pointer by the young Bradley Caboza.
Caboza showing toughness, had to walk off the court earlier with the knee problem. That was a beautiful step back in rhythm, nothing but net.
Still a 1 point lead. A foul's going to be called against Luke Nelson.
Number 10, Luke Nelson.
Well, he's tough as nails. I mean, this man probably grew up playing rugby for no doubt, but again, the rejection there. Pick and roll, send it to the man. Silver medalist at the 2022 FIBA Asian Cup with New Zealand.
Yeah, that's just great play. Now, that's one of the few times Olasheni has chosen the wrong option with his, he should have been going left hand there to use the rim as protection, and he got blocked, but Hunt showing he can work on the pick and roll as well with a nice finish. Great spacing by the Scorchers on that play.
Robinson now looking to penetrate, nowhere to go here. Puts up for a Hail Mary step back, can't get it, and now Lions can try to take the lead. Morgan pick and roll, no kickball violation. Interesting, that one. But now Robinson looking to go all the way. Robinson goes up again. Fourth time tonight. Surrey failing to finish on a transition bucket.
Yeah, I'm really surprised with Robinson. He's going one-on-one. You've got to size up who you're against. He's against Jordan Taylor, one of the best defenders in the league. Taylor and Demby's not far behind him. Okay, look forward, Justin, and just make a nice little no-look bounce pass to your teammate who you know's coming behind you, and maybe Teo gets a big dunk or some strong play and really gets the crowd into this.
Well, now Lions can try to take the lead for the first time with Bradley Caboza at the free throw line. You talk about the mental toughness of this young man. Going out with a knee-to-knee injury. Coming back on the floor. Much big three-point he hit earlier on. Makes the first one. We're all locked in at 58 apiece. Sold out crowd here at the Surrey Sports Park. And, Basel fans watching this, if you ever are down in the London area, get a train down to Guildford from London Waterloo. Get to a Surrey Scorchers game. The atmosphere in this gym, it is unbelievable. These fans, very passionate. Very historical club as well when they entered the British Basketball League back in 2005. One of the earlier champions. 1 point lead to the Lions. Both teams, no more fouls to give. Robinson now. Finds Lawrence, goes to the mid-range. Shot is up and retakes the lead for the Surrey Scorchers.
Yeah, they got there in the end. Okisiemi lost it initially, but get the ball to Lawrence, mid-range, wide open, knocks it down.
Finding Sharma, goes up. He's fouled, but he'll go to the free throw line. Unable to convert the three-point play.
Luke Okisiemi is having a really very quick lesson in how to try and defend the post, but that's a nice pass from Justin Robinson. It was Robinson who made the pass to Jordan Hunt at that pick and roll as well on the segment that we showed you. So they're getting their best players and their best decision makers on the floor.
Well, unable to make the free throw, Josh Sharma. Well, second year playing for London Lions, went to the University of Stanford, played professionally in Poland, as well as the Spanish ACB with Fuenlabrada. All tied up at 60 apiece. Over 1:35 to go here in the third quarter. Lawrence now has to switch on defense. Got it by Connor Morgan. Morgan Demi now got it here by Caboza. Gets called a double team. Teo just turns it over. Again, Connor Morgan throws it away. Padilla Wang going up against Kareem Quealy. Too easy for the king of South Sudan.
And they almost didn't get what they wanted there, but Wang was able to pivot, get up, elevate. He's such a great athlete, so long. Was able to finish over Quealy for 2.
That's now the 6th point they've been able to convert from the turnovers. As Quealy was left wide open, didn't take the 3. As Kaboza goes in, can't finish it. Surrey looking to extend this to a 2-possession lead potentially. Wang looking to isolate, nowhere to go. Captain Teo in the corner, 3 is up, just can't finish.
And a great look for Teo. That's his sort of spot there, or the wing. Just not able to knock it down on that occasion.
Well, Morgan, deep 3 can give him the lead. Well, he's struggled here, but you know in the game plan by Lloyd Gardner, it doesn't matter who, but Connor Morgan especially, do not let him pop out to the 3-pointer after a ball screen. Shot clock has been, well, it's not quite turned off. There's going to be 4 seconds difference. Lawrence now kicks out, finds Wang. That's going to be a traveling violation. Good anticipation on defense by Kareem Quealy.
Yeah, really good play. Rushed out towards Wang. And in the end, the turnover from Padilla, because he was going to take the 3, and then all of a sudden Quealy's right there in his face. He turns it over with the travel.
Taylor with the ball in his hands. That's going to be a 2-point shot. Foot's on the line. Can't connect with it. Well, Basel fans, end of the 3rd quarter here on New Year's Day. Surrey Scorchers holding on to a slender 2-point lead against the London Lions. We're going to take a short break as we'll be back for the 4th quarter momentarily. Well, Bradley Kaboza putting on a bit of crisscross action here with a deep dagger. Well, his career high for London Lions was 20 points on the 22nd of April. Back in 2022, that was against the Cheshire Phoenix. My apologies, that was in March, actually. Bradley Kaboza at the moment, right now trying to help his team prevent Surrey Scorchers from going 13-1 on New Year's Day in the history of their time in the British Basketball League, Graham.
Yeah, they obviously like the occasion. The crowd love it, that's for sure. I think the crowds have been fantastic all over this Christmas period. It's been amazing watching and commentating on the British Basketball League. But they've got 10 minutes and they're going to have to be at their absolute best to get this done.
Wang penetrates, nowhere to go. Wang goes out of bounds, but it's going to remain Surrey ball with 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Much better job in guarding Luke Okasiemi there by London Lions. Both Sharma and Morgan much closer to him, so it wasn't an easy pass by Wang.
Cooper back in the game, finds Lawrence, quick turnaround, crazy shot, can't get it. It's the only thing they could go for. Now Lions can try to tie the game up again. This game gives you a lot of deja vu feelings back of 2022 when Vince McCauley was coaching the London Lions. One Dirk Williams, Lorenzo Cugini, Will Neighbor, all featuring his Agassi. Kareem Quilly gives them the lead. 1 point lead to the London Lions.
Yeah, and Kareem's got to shoot that shot, and he knocks it down. Just needs to start making it more consistently. Nice find as well by Bradley Caboza.
1 point lead to London. Morgan Denby misses last one in that corner. Again, just can't get another one.
Good closeout by London Lions, by Conor Morgan again.
Well, Morgan has struggled, and again, it's a silly foul to give away. So now it's going to be 3 free throws going up here for Conor Morgan.
Yeah, that's just frustrating for Surrey Scorchers. Teo Ogundembe just overstretching. We know as he comes to the ball off the screen from Sharma, Teo's trying to fight his way round, and then he just overextends, catches Conor Morgan on the elbow.
Well, again, we're talking about one of the upcoming rising stars of international basketball. Yo, you got to give a huge shout out and give credit to the Lions organization and Brett Berman for not only signing Conor Morgan, but also Matt Morgan. I mean, the quality of players Lions have been able to bring in. Well, oh my goodness gracious. There is a legend in the building. One Mr. Mark Clark, father of Danny Clark, one of the greatest coaches in the history of British basketball. I think he beats you at golf every weekend too.
Well, we need to get him out a little bit more, but yeah, he's pretty dangerous off his handicap for sure. I played for Mark at Ware Rebels back in the day as well, and of course he's done a great job with the GB women's program, and yeah, just an all-round good guy, Josh.
5-0 run here for the Lions. Lawrence now finds Ogundembe. Baseline, didn't know what to do, finds Okasiemi, goes up, throws it down. Oh, again, puts them all on the poster. This guy playing for a highlight tonight, Graham. 10 points for this man.
Yeah, great job. What a fight from Teo Ogundembe. As soon as he elevates Luke Okasiemi, he is unstoppable. All that time as an international high jumper, really helping him in his role with the Surrey Scorchers for sure.
Well, I said 10 points, it's actually 11, but again, inside the paint, throws it down with no regard for Josh Sharma's feelings.
Yeah, and the help wasn't there. He had a little pocket of space when he found it.
Well, Morgan trying to respond again. It's way too easy. Conor Morgan fancies this matchup against Teo Ogundembe at the moment.
Yeah, these out-of-bounds plays, Surrey Scorchers have got to do a better job. Conor Morgan with a little jump hook.
Still a 3-point lead to Lions. Cooper hasn't made a 3 tonight. This time he does. And we're all tied at 67 apiece.
Yeah, Quinn Cooper, Teo Ogundembe, they need to make big plays for Surrey Scorchers to be successful. That was downtown.
Trying to throw the alley-oop. Lawrence trying to be aggressive. Nelson pump fakes. Moves off the dribble. He tries a 3. Can't get it. Okasiemi. Well, agents, GMs, coaches might be watching this young man at the moment. Graham, he's having a hell of a game.
It's great to see, and he's just playing without too much thought. He's just getting in the right positions, and his teammates are finding him, and they've trusted him all game. Big-time play, and that's why Surrey Scorchers have 24 points from the bench. London Lions just 16.
Oh, if you want to know the last time London defeated Surrey Scorchers on New Year's Day in the British Basketball League, there's a fadeaway coming from Ogundembe, just can't get it to drop. It was on January the 1st, 2017. That's a very long time ago. Nelson now finding Caboza. He's made a few 3s already. Can't get this one. Hung with a rebound. Surrey have numbers. Well, why not? Cooper 3 in transition.
Here we go.
Baby!
Here we
Are
go.
you kidding me? Quinn Cooper has come ready to play, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, big-time player, Quinn Cooper. Played all around Europe. Was a real standout at college as well, and he just loves to shoot the 3 in transition. Nothing but net.
Well, Lions need a response here. Caboza almost turning it over. That's going to be a traveling violation, surely. Yep, good defense by the veteran. College of Charleston, 2012 GB Olympian. Well, Quinn Cooper making it rain. What was the weather forecast tonight? Well, there might be rain in threes. I mean, talk about his pass, Graham. He went through a very, second division in Palestine, wasn't it?
Yeah, played in Malta where he just went huge in points. Finland last season, and now playing at the Surrey Scorchers, but 2 big-time threes.
Lawrence kicks out. Cooper surely not a third one. It's up. Oh my goodness! Give this man some credit. He struggled in the first quarter, but all of a sudden, it's become the Quinn Cooper show. He is on fire. Well, Basel fans, we're in January, and we're getting ready now for the British Basketball League Trophy. Let's get ready for this one.
The British Basketball League Trophy is back. The stakes are higher. The action is bigger. Here's how it all goes down. All 10 league teams are split into 2 groups of 5. The trophy games are played across 3 weekends in January, where each team plays 4 games within their group, 2 at home and 2 away. The top 2 teams from each group will go into the semi-finals. It all comes down to an epic Final 4 weekend at the Utilita Arena in Birmingham on the 27th and 28th of January 2024, with back-to-back semi-finals played on the Saturday, followed by a double-header with the men's and women's finals played on the Sunday. It's time to find the 2024 Trophy champions.
Well, the British Basketball League Trophy will be starting very soon. The first game, you'll see London Lions taking on Newcastle Eagles. That's on Thursday. But again, following up the following night on Sky Sports, Newcastle Eagles, they'll be hosting the Manchester Giants. Graham, it's January. The British Basketball League Trophy is about to get started.
That's going to be a fabulous competition, all ending and culminating in Birmingham. And I just can't wait to get these games started.
Well, Morgan pump fakes. Kicks out. Lishetti's not going to take many three-pointers. Surrey on a 9-0 run. Can't London cancel it right now? Lishetti now trying to back his way in. Can't get it, and it just falls out. Again, London continuing. Morgan fires a 3. It's up. Still no good. And what's happened here? Wow. Well, Lloyd Gardner's infuriated at the moment. So free throws will be coming up here for the London Lions. My question is, was Connor Morgan fouled when he went for the three-pointer?
I think that's when the whistle went, when he shot the ball, and then Olasheni has got caught up with Jordan Hunt again. They're having one heck of a battle, especially with Jameson, as we spoke about top of the show, not being present. But Surrey Scorchers have played in a different way in this game. They've looked more fluid in their defensive movement because they've had to be. And let's just see. I think he's fouled by Josh Steele.
That's a good call. He's gone across him. He's landed in his landing area. So I agree with Keith Williams. That's a good call by the referee. Problem is with Surrey, you've worked so hard here to go on this 9-0 run, give yourself a 6-point lead, and you just give London, a very good free throw shooter, 3 free lunches.
Yeah, he's nearly 90% from the free throw line, Josh, and he's just a natural, pure shooter, Connor Morgan.
Well, we're under 6 minutes to go. Cooper Kill on the screen. He's been on fire so far. Oh, he's in the mood. He isolates, goes in, just can't get it. That's good defense by Kieran Sandy. Down to Olasheni, got it by Teo Gadembe. Trying to use that pick and roll. Okay, Olasheni, a little bit out of control in that one, Graham.
Yeah.
Very unorthodox play. You don't see that from him. Usually you see him quite composed.
Yeah, really good job by Teo Gadembe. They've just got to slow Olasheni down, and they did it on that occasion.
There's another one by Josh Steele. Jordan Hunt looking for a foul, but at that point, you got it by Kieran Sandy. You got to be a little bit more tough than that. Lions looking to respond here. Trailing by 3. Sorry, only one more foul to give here in the fourth quarter. Nelson pulls up. Oh no, he finds. Well, the Shenny goes in. Gets the and one. That's what I like to call the GB connection. Those two, I'll tell you right now, I'm expecting us to qualify for the Eurobasket, and I'm hoping that those two come ready in February, Graham.
Yeah, they are just a great connection. That's another example. You could put a montage of all the pick and rolls, the pick and pops, the different slips, the way that Luke Nelson, Olasheni connect, and that's another one. It looked as though Luke was going to shoot that. He just saw Olasheni out the corner of eye. His eye dropped it off perfectly, and Olasheni was ready, as always, to finish.
Well, again, Graham, we've had the fortune of working with the Basketball Champions League as commentators, and we've seen this man develop his game with Darüşşafaka in Turkey. He's unable to convert the three-point play. But I've said it for many years, and I've been ridiculed by many agents, coaches, and I maintain what I say. Gabe Olasheni is one of the best centers in Europe.
Yeah, and he's different. He plays in a different way. He's so athletic and light-footed and long, and a good defender as well.
Lawrence step back, big time three-pointer. Third one for Andrew Lawrence. 4-point lead to the Surrey Scorchers.
But no defense was stopping that. Quick release from Andrew Lawrence. And Surrey Scorchers are getting a tune out. A lot of different players from behind the arc.
Nelson now being chased around the handoff. That's good defense. Ogadembe. Well, they're going to call this one on Josh Sharma. And again, Graham, I tell you right now, the referee's been great tonight, but I personally feel Josh Sharma maybe a little bit unlucky there.
Yeah, he's...
Well, Basel fans, we'll take a short break as we'll be back momentarily. Welcome back to this sold-out crowd at the Surrey Sports Park, where Surrey holding on to a slender lead against the London Lions, currently in 8th position in the British Basketball League, holding on to that playoff spot. They'll be battling against Manchester Giants, but, well, Basel fans, we're going to let you know right now. Let us know who you think has been the player of the game so far between the Surrey Scorchers and the London Lions. Let us know in the live YouTube chat. We'll also send out the voting poll very soon. Cooper's got 3 threes. Oh, a bit of contact, no foul called. Well, very interesting. Just over 4 minutes to go. Surrey's record against London Lions, as we mentioned, London's the only team to ever beat them on New Year's Day, but they have beaten the Lions twice. Sharma trying to back down here. On to Taylor. Taylor puts up a tough one, can't get it. Surrey just survived. Gooden trying to push the tempo. Gooden hanging in the air. Again, it's a quick play, but nobody falling in for an offensive rebound, Graham.
Yeah, Gooden just kept going, and it was a tough finish in the end.
Olasheni, top of the key, can't get the drop on it. London at the moment just needs some play to, you know, try to re-inspire the confidence. We've got 33 bench points coming from the Scorchers. Time winding down here. That's a Hail Mary 3, it's up, and again, no good. Ogadembe trying to battle for an offensive rebound. Can't get it, plenty of time left. Penetration by Taylor. Lions trying to cut it down to a one-possession game. Good defense by Cam Good, but even better play by Kieran Sandy.
Yeah, that's huge from Kieran Sandy. Took Gooden into the paint, elevated, turned, and just knocked it down over the smaller guard. Just He takes him all the way from the close. That Cam Gooden's doing his best, gets his hands up, but Kieran Sandy too big, too strong.
I've been impressed with Kieran Sandy in this game so far because, you know, since joining the Lions, it's always tough when you join the best team in the British Basketball League and you're playing in the Euro Cup, but you know, it's probably been, in my mind, probably one of his most composed and consistent games he's played so far this season.
He has, and he's got lots of great players to learn from all through this roster at London Lions. It's been a good move for him.
Well, good and pump fakes, nowhere to go. Final seconds now. Good trying to penetrate now, goes in, nowhere to go, and it's a turnover. Surrey at the moment look like they're running out of ideas.
Yeah, good and just desperate to get to the hoop. If he could just slow down maybe out the corner of his eye, I'm sure he might see a better option, or trying to get it along the baseline to the shooter in the corner, but great job smothering, suffocating defense by the London Lions.
Lions with a chance to tie the game up, potentially take the lead if they go for a three-pointer. They've only hit 5 this evening. Nelson. Olasheni, good help side defense. Taylor can give Lions a lead. Does just that, a huge three-pointer. Surrey Scorchers unable to rotate effectively. And a timeout's going to be called by Lloyd Gardner, but that's good, solid execution by the Lions, Graham.
Yeah, taking what the defense gives you. The defense helped on Olasheni, so they came out to him. But Jordan Taylor, his situation, his position was vacated. He's wide open. Gooden's too late. Jordan Taylor, he's hit big shots this season, from behind the arc to win games to send games into OT, and now it gives London Lions the lead from the three-point range.
Well, 2 minutes and 1 second left, but now is the time for composure, but also could be the time for a hero to step up, holding on to that impressive 12-1 record here on New Year's Day. 3 times they've met the London Lions. I already said this, London's the only team to beat Surrey on New Year's Day. That was back in 2017. But, you know, what do you think Lloyd Gardner would be saying to his players in this very timeout?
Well, he'll say, I would think, on that play, good job stopping Olasheni, but you've got to help the helper. You can't vacate completely the player on the other side, who was Jordan Taylor. They've just got to play with pace, try and get Quinn Cooper or get somebody. If they want to take a three, get somebody wide open, because London Lions have really adjusted well on Cooper in particular. After he had that hot streak and hit 3 in a row, they've really adjusted on the defensive end and not giving him another clean look. It's just playing with heart, smothering defense. Don't let Olasheni get too set, or Sharma, whoever it is, in the post, and just play with heart, leave it all out on the floor.
Well, the big three-pointer by Jordan Taylor has given him a 1-point lead. Petar Božić, big season for his team. Remember, if they are to win the Euro Cup, it would give them a 1-year license in the EuroLeague. It should be monumental for British basketball, but at the moment, he's trying to get his team through to a big victory. Dembele comes up with it. Teo now pulls up mid-range, takes it, no problem by Captain Fantastic. Surrey retake the lead.
Yeah, I said earlier, Cooper and Ogundembe need to make inspirational plays. That's another one from Teo. Nice shot from the elbow.
Nelson coming off the ball screen. Surrey have to switch. Surrey going through a 1-through-5 switching, taking no chances. There's Nelson, step back, huge three-pointer by the GB General.
Yeah, back-to-back plays by the Brits. Ogundembe first, then off the screen. He loves to go left, Luke Nelson. Split leg, nothing but net from behind the arc.
7th three-pointer of the game for the Lions. Second here in the fourth quarter. 1:16 to go. Lions lead by 2 points. That's a tough play off the dribble.
Yeah, and again, that causes confusion, because Olasheni then pops into space. Do they go with Olasheni or do they go with Luke Nelson? Luke gets the 3.
Lawrence coming off one screen, finds Still. Now we're into 10 here on the shot clock. Wang looking to attack. Wang hangs in the air, goes up, ties up at 80 apiece. And the king of South Sudan gliding through the air.
Well, that's just airtight from Paddy Wang. Great attack. Gets all the way to the hoop, drops it over the front of the rim.
Well, Olasheni maybe getting away with a legal screen. Taylor goes in. Experienced, tough finish.
Yeah, this is where Jordan Taylor really earns his crust.
That's not a bad foul there by Luke Nelson. It's only going to be the 3rd team foul against London. Well, you can see Petar Božić saying he fouled Jordan Taylor, got fouled in the process. But Graham, I want to go back. I say Gable Osheni maybe got away with a legal screen.
Possibly. We'd have to, have a look at the play again, but he goes left, finishes right. That is so tough, but a little bit of fade is what helps him to get the ball over Jordan Hunt. And then Paddy at Wang, double clutch. I won't go into which NBA legend I think that looked like, but we know Paddy can take off and hang in the air, and great to see him fully fit. Can Surrey Scorchers close this out? But they're going to need big plays from Wang, Ogundembe, and they're just going to have to play unbelievable defense to stop this London Lions team.
Well, a big timeout. His team, they just need one stop here as they lead by 2 points. Surrey just need one bucket to tie the game up. But, 13 three-pointers, you wouldn't be surprised if they go for a tray ball, because that would give them a 1 point lead.
They could go for the three, but that's maybe what London Lions are going to be scouting for. Maybe you fake the three and let's get Jordan Hunt going to the basket, or get Teo, whoever's going to be on the floor. So maybe try and second guess what London Lions are going to set up defensively and what they're going to try and take away from the Scorchers. As we see the points, Osheni, again, another huge game, 23 points, Morgan 17, Taylor 11 and Luke Nelson 9. All the big players stepping up in the absence of Matt Morgan and Sam Decker.
Well, the last time London and Surrey met on New Year's Day was 2 years ago. That was back in 2022. That time London had one Justin Robinson playing for them, Dirk Williams, Lorenzo Cugini. Surrey had Teo Gandembe. Surrey did win by 1 point, 78-77. That wasn't the only time they met on New Year's Day. They also met on January the 1st in 2018. In which Surrey left with a 2 point lead. Justin Robinson was still playing for the Lions that time. Well, Surrey had players such as Alex Awumi. Of course, the likes of Josh Still had 17 points in that game for the Scorchers. Well, Surrey, a bucket now would tie the game up. A three would give them the lead. Taylor trying to be aggressive, and he's going to get called for the foul. Final team foul for London to give in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's obviously thought about that I'm going to take that foul away. But next time any fouls committed by London Lions, they will be sending Surrey Scorchers to the free throw line.
Wang with the ball in his hands. 10 on the shot clock. Wang looking to isolate, guided by Osheni. There's the three. It's up, can't get it. London came up with a rebound. Surrey's going to have to foul.
Yeah, and that's tough. And the ball got stuck. Wang's just had to shoot that three. I'm surprised no Justin Robinson, no Quinn Cooper on the floor to just try and stretch the floor in that circumstance. Because in the end, that was a tough three way downtown, and now London Lions can stretch their lead, Josh.
Well, make them both, give him a 4 point lead. Missed it. The pressure getting to him. Surrey have a chance. Makes this one, it could be a 3 point ball game. Surrey would have a timeout. If he makes this, no doubt, Lloyd's going to call it. Well, no timeout's going to be called. Surrey need that 3 pointer. There it is in the corner. Can't get it. Well, there you go, Basel fans. London Lions just need to play keep away. So Osheni is going to get fouled. He'll go to the free throw line with 9.8 left on the shot clock.
Yeah, Josh has made some big shots. He's just not able to knock that one down. Josh Steele in the corner. But again, I'm feeling if you're going to go for a three, unless there's an issue with Cooper or Justin Robinson, let's get Cooper on the floor and get him knocking down the three.
All he's got to do is just make one of them. That's it. There you go. It's a 4 point lead. Now it's got to be literally a 3 pointer. Take a gamble. We said this. Lions did struggle throughout this game, but in the final moments, collectively, they found a way. And you can see both free throws, 5 point lead, and now Lloyd Gardner is going to call timeout.
Yeah, the game's almost gone, Josh, from Surrey Scorchers, who were in charge of this game for so long, but they've just gone cold from behind the arc. Wang and then Steele missing.
Oh, Graham, there's been so many good players have stepped up in this game for both these two teams. You're almost like a kid in the candy store, and it's the first game of 2024. But I'm going to ask you the direct question: who's been your player of the game?
It's Gabe Olasheni. He has been on a tear for this team. He's on a mission, and same again tonight. 23 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 25 points in effect. He's just been superb, and he scores the ball in so many ways. That's a great wraparound pass from Luke Nelson, who must love playing with Olasheni. There's the bounce pass, short jump shot. There's the post move, get the elbows into the defender, just overpowers Jordan Hunt, who's done a pretty good job on Olasheni. There's a pick and roll, get in there. Nice hard jump stop, up fake, gets the defense on it, and that's a tough play as well. It's a great montage, and look at that pass from Luke Nelson. The whole of the stadium would have thought Luke Nelson's going to shoot that. Olasheni just was ready, just in case he dropped it off to him.
Well, if you're sorry, you got to go for a quick 3. And if you make it, at that point, you got to try and come up with a quick steal. They've done well in this game to compete, to try and hang in there. When you're up against the best team in the league, it's always going to be a tough one. Find Hunt, they're going to get a handoff here with Lawrence. Lawrence now all the way, goes in, can't get it. London Lions come up with a rebound. Basel fans, we thank you for joining us. Happy New Year, as London Lions win this one 85-80 against the Surrey Scorchers. Great job by Coach Petar Bojic and his coaching staff to come up with a huge victory. But, you know, Graham, a phenomenal victory, but, you know, where did it all go wrong for the Surrey Scorchers?
Well, they just ran out of gas. They had some great play. They were leading, they lost the lead, and then Quinn Cooper caught fire, and you just thought they were going to keep pushing. But even with the depleted roster of London Lions, they still find a way to get it done.
I mean, look, they went on a 9-0 run thanks to Quinn Cooper, 3 3-pointers. You kind of felt the tide had turned there, but, you know, Cooper leaves the game after that. It's a tough one because there's so many good players that Surrey have in their capability, but, you know, should have Cooper stayed on the floor? Potentially, and Justin Robinson's a great decision maker as well. It's just getting that balance right. Coach Gardner went with who he went with. It didn't quite come off. Josh Steele and Paddy weren't able to make their threes down the stretch. Well, let's take a look at the stats from this game, Graham, and I got to tell you, the fantastic three-point shooting just didn't come enough here for the Surrey Scorchers. I mean, 13 is still enough, but, you know, just a great game of basketball nonetheless. Yeah, super New Year's Day fixture, 13 and 40. That's way above their 31 attempts a game for Surrey Scorchers. 7 of 20 from London Lions, but 24 of 44, 54% from 2, 16 of 22 from free throws. Only 5 free throws from Surrey Scorchers, none in the second half. 26 assists from London Lions. They are a great team for sharing the ball. Well, it's time now to reflect on some of the key fixtures and results here in the British Basketball League. It all started on the 28th. Newcastle's victory against Plymouth. Leicester losing to the Bristol Flyers on the 29th. You saw Cheshire Phoenix losing the Northwest Derby against the Giants. Caledonia losing up short against London Lions. But there you can see the results from the 30th until now, the first game of 2024. It's time now to look at the table of the British Basketball League to see where these two teams stand. Well, Surrey Scorchers are 2 games currently behind the Manchester Giants, but those 2 teams will keep on battling to get the final spot in the playoffs, because that looks like what they'll be aiming to do. London Lions now 22 victories and only 3 losses. Imperious London Lions continue their dominance. And, you know, Graham, the way it's standing now, you got to think we could be looking at a potential playoff matchup, Surrey Scorchers and London Lions, come into the season. Yeah, that will be a real exciting one. But London Lions just keep marching on. Depleted squad, no issue. Players step up, get the job done. Well, now it's January. Happy New Year to you, but it's not over because I'm looking forward to the British Basketball League Trophy. Next week, Lions versus Newcastle, then Newcastle on Sky Sports against Manchester Giants. British Basketball League Trophy, it's coming up. You looking forward to it? Absolutely. The format is fabulous. Take January off the championship and just have all trophy games. Really good job by the league putting this into being. Well, Basel fans currently watching live on the YouTube of the British Basketball League Trophy. Happy New Year, and we thank you for joining us here at the Surrey Sports Park, where London Lions finished with a big victory. I'm Josh Bett. He's Graham Hiscock. Goodbye, and we'll see you soon.